howitzer where you would have powder bags.
But you see, that's bitching because then you don't have all those shells on the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
All goes out the tube.
Wow.
Oh, that's
And it was
interesting.
Great military minds.
it was designed to shoot a missile, $100,000 missile every time you shot it. They did. Everybody shot at least
This was
one.
an anti-tank missile?
Any missile. You could guide it with the crosshairs on your scope.
So it was a wire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it was a wired.
Yeah,
Physically
yeah.
wired.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a tow missile.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Wow.
And everybody got to shoot one?
and it was supposed to be amphibious. If you had to cross a river or something like that, you'd have to stop, pull up these
The tank could swim.
canvas sides, so it.
Oh, like a old M4D.
Yeah. You'd pull up these canvas sides and
That's-
a bit older than Vietnam.
I doubt anybody put that to use.
And the tank isn't going to get a whole lot of use in Vietnam.
No.
We got a lot of it.
Well, but I mean, there's so many areas. There's just the jungle is so thick. You're not going to bring a tank into action very easily.
Actually, we did.
Wow.
Where there wasn't roads, we made our own.
Yeah.
That's half the fun, I guess.
Yeah. And they had a 6-cylinder diesel, and we'd blow them things up monthly by just trying to knock over jungle, so you rev it up.
They didn't rev good.
What motors were?
Most diesels don't like RPM.
You sit there and try and knock down the jungle and blow it up, and then they tow you to the next camp where you're going to sit up, and they fly in a motor for you and change it in the middle of the jungle.
Did they have mechanics that would fly in to do the work? It was you guys? Oh, that sucks.
Yep, you'd have to break the tracks apart, take the transmission and the engine out all at once, put it in. We got so good at it, we could do it in at least an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they come out as a whole, what they call them, a fitment. It's the tank, the transmission, all the drive, everything all at once.
Yep, all at once.
Well, I mean, it's all about access. If you can get in and release everything and
It's a very quick little Le Mans.
wow.
He's got a bitch in 57 also. Very quick. I like the air filter. It's for birds, bugs, and Timmy's. This engine's for sale. Timmy wants to sell this engine. 13 grand. The wheels are worth more than the car, right? The wheels are worth more than the car. Oh, real Americans.
They're expensive, yeah.
But they're Fords.
You can always run adapters, I guess. We won't put them in silver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I did. Have you driven that to Donut Derelicts, or you just had the sticker on there?
I used to drive it before that blower was on it. The gas station hop. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the blower doesn't like freeways.
It builds too much heat.
Yeah, it gets. But I mean, it'll run, especially in this cold air. It runs like a scared rabbit. But yeah, that's not made for. That's why they're not NASCAR motors.
Yeah.
And I took that on California Speedway about 5 years ago. They had a show there back in 4th of July, and we were fucking around going, and I ended up putting all the oil on one side of my motor. So that was about $3,000 ride.
Oh, yeah.
It destroyed all the valve train on this side, all the rollers.
Because of the angle? Just...
Right. 9 pounds.
9 pounds? Did you get away with pump gas or not?
Yeah. It pumps gas. Because whenever I put, when I went to Kentucky, their gas is 93, and it was popping on me at the line, dead. And I didn't want to fuck around my boost control, so But once it's gone, it runs perfect on 91. I mean, I have not changed the plug in that. I shit you not. I haven't changed the plugs in that in 5 years. It's clean. Of course, I only go from my house to here. It's all downhill. Mercury monitor.
Yeah, for 3 days.
How'd you do that? I don't want to talk about it, but I did that.
I think I saw this 71. It's for sale.
Did you tell anybody? I'm not telling anybody.
Oh, I like those gauges fit in.
Jesus, I was back here screaming, stop, stop!
Split bumper.
Forward gear. The camera's not on.
I asked him, I says, can't you turn that camera on so that you can hear and
Hey Jim, how you doing today?
Perfect safari. Yeah, her parents ran a silent slow spring shop. They had their employees. So how you? My father-in-law was saying, get back over.
Well, we're going to be here next week.
I don't know if we're all still alive.
No, they're going to arrest you next week if you're standing here.
Is that what they say?
Well,
But you had
I don't
someone that
think
did all that
the
paperwork
cops are
for
going to
you.
give a shit. They're going to say, hey,
The banker did that. Wow, that's amazing.
Well, everything you watch this clear up. If Biden gets cleared as president, it's all clear up, and you
well,
go.
have you noticed there's no more rioting now since he won? All the rioters aren't getting paid by Soros.
I think there's some people right now in Georgia that will contest the fact that he won. From that video they put out yesterday, of the ballots being underneath the. Did you see that?
all kinds of different states are
I mean, if there was just one act of fraud, the election should be nil and void. And there's so many, there's 1,000 acts. But no, the Democrats just want to look at it like, I don't see nothing. He's our man. Get him in.
You don't have to worry about it. He won't be in there 6 months.
No, he won't last. I'm surprised. He already, broke his foot, they say? He didn't break his feet, that foot. He had a stroke.
They start a business and they find out.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Well, the sun's coming out now.
Yeah.
Warm those legs up.
Warm those legs
Yeah,
up.
and then we'll have Fabulous Harris in there.
Oh, no. Heels up Harris? No way. No
You know what her
freaking way.
nickname is?
What's
Horizontal
that?
Harris.
Horizontal Harris. I like China Joe and the Hole. that works for me.
So the banker was doing short-term loans?
You're running your battery
So
down
he
there.
credit check.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had done the credit check, so he knew
Battery
the customer
check.
was good for it.
Oh, you got power seats.
Power windows.
Power windows.
That's a highfalutin Plymouth, man.
It is. I like this material.
Highfalutin Plymouth.
If you wear it with no shirt on, you itch for the rest of your life.
Rare bird.
My grandmother had a turquoise couch made out of that.
I think everybody's grandmother had a turquoise couch made of this stuff.